So, I was all over the internet this morning trying to figure out different topics that I could bring to my channel, different discussions that will make my channel more interesting. I really want my channel to be something that people look forward to coming to. I really want people to be involved and interact with my content. Maybe I'm expecting a lot, but whatever. But anyway, for this particular discussion, I was on a social media site this morning, a particular forum, and the topic was, are bronies gay? Does being a brony automatically make you gay? Are all bronies sick, rapists, pedophiles that live in basements? And whenever an innocent, unsuspecting child walks by, the brony shoots his claws out, shoots his fangs out, and pulls the child into the basement and devours their soul. I thought that this would be a pretty interesting topic to talk about. On the website, on the forum I was on this morning, there was a lot of controversy, a lot of mostly negative anti-gay comments, but overall it was a pretty interesting discussion and I wanted to bring it to my channel. Before I get into the video, I have to define what a brony is. Some of you guys might not know what it is. I'll get into the definition. I'll tell you about my experiences, what I think, and I want you guys to let me know what you think. So, I was able to find a website that gives a very clear and concise definition of what a brony is. It also gives tons of information about the history of bronydom, whatever that word means. Talks about all the different shows, what bronies do, all of that information that we don't really care about. Anyway, the website is whatisabrony.com. So let's get on with the definition. A brony is a fan of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic that is outside the target demographic of little girls. First impressions might be that bronies are creepy or gay. And yes, that was my initial response when I first learned about bronies. Well, to be honest, I first thought that the whole thing was fake. I didn't think it was real. I thought it was a joke. And then when I found out that it was real, I immediately thought of, I don't know, homosexual pedophiles and rapists or something, I don't know. And then when I actually thought about it, I started thinking about, I don't know why, I thought about Robin Williams and his hairy arms. Like a guy like that looks like Robin Williams wearing a trench coat like this, driving a serial killer van. I don't know why I thought about that, but whatever. But anyway, I'm digressing, let me continue. First impressions might be that bronies are creepy or gay. However, that's a typical misconception. Bronies are friendly teenagers and young adults that simply aren't afraid to admit to enjoying a show that is innocent, colorful, and funny. The latest rendition of My Little Pony is much different than the previous generations most people associate the title with. The show has a fresh, modern look and tells fun stories that people of all ages can enjoy. Not to mention, the show is amazingly well made and showcases a massive amount of talent ranging from voice artists to writers to music composers and much more. What began as a simple internet meme has turned into a massive global fan base. This website was created with the hope that it would answer any questions you may have, as well as help settle any confusion as to what exactly bronies are. So according to that definition, a brony is just a regular guy like me or you that just so happens to be a fan of the show My Little Pony. And it's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. I don't understand how people can just take a leap and say, well, if you like this show, you're automatically gay. How is a person's sexual orientation contingent upon a television show? How does watching a specific show indicate someone's sexual orientation? I don't understand that. We live in an age where everything is like everyone is just homophobic. I mean, I get on YouTube, I can get on any random video. I guarantee you there'll be either a comment about a person being gay or something racist probably, but usually it's like you're gay, you sound gay, you look gay. It's just like everything is gay. Like that's just the ultimate insult. And I really realized how stupid my logic was when I just automatically assumed that bronies were gay, because I was put in a similar situation. When I was younger, I used to really love Sailor Moon, and people used to look at me strange like, you're a guy but you like Sailor Moon, are you a little I'm like, it's a show, it has action, it has a good storyline. I like the show, it's a good show. I like Sailor Moon. What's the problem with that? Sailor Moon is a good show. How is my sexuality, how is my sexual orientation contingent on Sailor Moon? I like Sailor Moon, therefore I'm gay. How does that make sense? But yeah, I was like, when I really thought about it, Sailor Moon was my Little Pony. People looked at me like, why do you like that? You're strange, you're weird. And I realized that I was in the same situation that they're in. People are looking at them strange because they like My Little Pony. It's a show that's supposedly created for little girls, but you have young adults, young men, men in general liking the show. And people find that to be strange. And I was put in the same situation because I like Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon was supposedly a show for little girls, and people are looking at me like, you're not supposed to like that because you're a man. And I'm just like, that's ridiculous. It's a good show. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that the main problem people have with men liking shows like My Little Pony and Sailor Moon is that it goes against the word masculinity. When you think about the word masculinity, you think about, I don't know, guys lifting weights, UFC, just hair on your chest, just a strong, rugged guy, mustaches, and I don't know, just this hardcore guy. But I think it's important to realize that every person isn't going to fit into that definition. Everybody's not going to fit into that box. Everyone's different. Every man isn't super masculine. Every man doesn't want to be super masculine. Every man should have the freedom to choose how he wants to be, whether he wants to be masculine, feminine, or some sort of weird combination, whatever. It's like society puts us in these little boxes, and we have to fit into these little neat categories inside these boxes. And whenever we step outside our boundaries, we're automatically seen as weird or strange or crazy or gay. Just be who you are. Be yourself. If you like My Little Pony, watch it. I don't care. Who cares? Watch it. If you like Sailor Moon or any other show that's deemed for a certain group of people, watch it. If you like it, watch it. Who cares what people say? At the end of the day, you just need to do what makes you happy. Did you like Sailor Moon when you were growing up? Do you like My Little Pony? Do you think that bronies are automatically gay? What are your thoughts on the situation? What are your thoughts on the topic? Leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Share it. And until then, see you next time.